Well, this is my first show ever, so I've never done anything. So Shakespeare is all I know when it comes to theater, and I love it. At first, it's a little hard to understand what they're saying, but once you get the language, it's really beautiful. And what we were talking about on Saturday in our last rehearsal was the words we're using are actually better than the words we're using now.
I have never done Shakespeare before, but I love it. I did not expect to love it as much as I do. That may be partly because of our director, Mr. Schnack. The way that he has taught us how to approach Shakespeare, less seeing it as like the language being scary and crazy and like how am I even supposed to understand what I'm saying, more in the beauty of how everything is said. If you're gonna say something, Shakespeare says it better than anyone else could.
I mean, it has been a whirlwind. There's like so much stuff that initially looking at Shakespeare you don't get to see until you actually sit down and take a look at it. It does take a little while to understand, but just the way, when you watch people do it, the way you see them act it, it comes straight through. The character that I get to play, we've totally spun the direction of it. So now I get to play a girl in the show, which is great, and we have this whole entire new world with where I can be in love with Romeo too, as well as Juliet, and it is so fun to play this like sassy, free-spirited, and fun character that I haven't got to play before.
We can put on a great production with beautiful lights, beautiful music, phenomenal acting, beautiful text, but if the audience doesn't take away the love of Christ from this show, then it's all for nothing. So in every good story, it all points back to the gospel, no matter what it is. And that's definitely true in Shakespeare and definitely true in Romeo and Juliet.